These are exciting times for the Indian Air Force. After battling years of obsolescence and depleting fleet strength, it is now poised on a major transformation. What does the future hold? Let's ask the man who has led the transformation for the past couple of years, Air Chief Marshal P.V. Nayak, the Chief of Air Staff. Thank you for speaking with NDTV, sir.
Pleasure.
Let me start by asking you, what are the changes that are being done in the Air Force over the past 3-4 years, and what do you think is going to happen in the next 3-4 years?
The process of change started 7 or 8 years back, but it is materializing now, which is a very, very exciting thing. Over the next 3 to 4 years, I expect the Indian Air Force to become one of the most modern Air Forces in the world. There are a lot of things in the offing. You have aircraft in the offing, you have equipment, you have missiles, you have radars. You have a very long list. If you will permit me,
yes,
I'll just read out from this, just to tell you what all inductions we have planned. First, let's talk of acquisitions. 126 MMRCA, well known. 214 FGFA, 5th generation fighter aircraft, that will be coming up around 2017. 42 Su-30s additional we require. The RFP has been issued to HAL. 75 trainers, that process is well on its way. 2 more AWACS of IL-76 base, which we are wanting. 6 more flight refueling aircraft. 10 C-17, another famous deal, is been cleared by CCS. 80 plus 59 medium lift helicopters. 22 attack helicopters, 12 VVIP helicopters. Then as far as upgrades are concerned, there are upgrades also going on for important weapon systems. One is 63 MiG-29s. That upgrade is well on its way in Russia. Mirage 2000 upgrade will be going to the CCS next week. And Jaguar re-engineering. It's another major project for which a new RFP has been issued now. Missiles, 18 firing units of MR-SAM, 4 Spiders, 49 SR-SAM, that is short range,
right,
8 Akash missiles. So if you see, all-round development of the Air Force is in the offing.
Right. Now, some of the deals are always in the focus. For instance, the 126
Yes.
fighter jets, it's been the long process, and you've had a technical evaluation, flight testing, and now you've come down to shortlisted 2 manufacturers. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of writing on this, that the Americans and the Russians were very unhappy. They, in fact, went to the extent of saying that some of the processes were unfair, they were not transparent enough. What do you have to say to that?
You know, right in the beginning, when this deal was going through, I had said that whoever we select, the others will always be dissatisfied. So I think it's a case of that. As far as the entire process of MMRCA selection is concerned, I think it is one of the finest things that the Air Force has ever done. There was no security breach, a very fair treatment given to everybody, every vendor briefed as per RFP.
Right.
And in fact, the process has gone so well and so much timely that I'd like to patent that process, because after all, these were 6 of the best aircraft in the world.
Right.
19-20 ka farak. There was hardly any difference in all these.
Correct.
Very difficult to decide which is the best. Ultimately, what suits our country the best has to emerge as the best.
You looked for
It
that.
doesn't mean that the other aircraft are bad, but these were the best suited to our conditions.
Yeah.
So that is how we went about selection. The process was very elaborate. As you are aware that each aircraft had 600 plus testing points.
Correct.
So the whole thing went through in a very professional manner.
Yeah.
And I must compliment the team that they undertook this task.
Right.
Very well done indeed.
Okay. So, in any case, I think the others who have also pointed out that this was not the only deal which is going in the Air Force. You have several others. Like Americans shouldn't be really complaining about not getting this deal, because you're giving them a lot of other orders.
That's it.
For instance, I think C-17s you're buying from them. You bought
130s
C-130s from there. So they should.
Harpoon missiles we are buying from them.
And even the Russians, you have a major project with them, isn't it?
Yeah, we have the 5th generation fighter aircraft. We have the BrahMos missile, which is a joint project.
Correct.
We have many others.
And Sukhoi upgrade also. I mean, the additional Sukhois that you're getting.
Sukhoi upgrade.
MiG-29
upgrade. The MiG-29 upgrade. There's so many things for Russians also.
Yeah. So everybody can actually get the a part of the pie, I guess, in India.
No, but we've selected whatever is best for us.
Right.
It so happens that it is well distributed.
Right. So coming back to the final selection, what do you think is the time frame? You've said before that you are hopeful it should be done very quickly. Do you think there is a time frame that you think of?
At the present moment, the Technical Oversight Committee has finished their report. That will be submitted to the Raksha Mantri.
Right.
Thereafter, they will open the commercial bids and decide who is the L1 vendor.
Correct.
After that, the CNC will start negotiations. Thereafter, it will go to Finance Ministry. From Finance, it will go to CCS. After their approval, the final contract will be signed.
Okay.
So I think another 2 months is a very optimistic
Sure.
assessment. So I guess by September, I expect this deal to be signed.
Right.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.